that will be important, of course.
Minus 53 kilograms weight category.
En la categoría femenil de menos de 53 kilogramos.
In blue, from the United States, Makayla Greenwood.
En azul, de Estados Unidos, Makayla Greenwood.
Let's talk about debuts, big moments. From the shadows into the light, looking cool and happy. Makayla Greenwood. A bit of a rocky entrance as well, I'm loving it. As the lowdown on that one. So will it be Green and Greenwood going for gold, or can it be more success for Serbia? And they've been fantastic here. Someone you know very well, Makayla.
Yeah, you can see on my paper, I have nothing written for her. I know everything since like she was a junior and cadet. I'm happy they're a dream team. They've always been a dream team. Draganovic is 100% focused on this match. Tijana also. This is her first World Championship medal after 2015, so that's a lot. But during that, 2 Olympic medals, 1 silver, 1 bronze. Young girl, nice girl, and she's going to her 3rd Olympic now.
Incredible. So young and on that 3rd part of the cycle. And a little shout out to Draganovic as well, as we see that route through. His idea that coach and fighter should come out together.
Yeah, that's nice because we are a team. We do everything together. So it's not only about the fighter. We talk about that in Paris, that we need to include coaches more, and this is one step forward.
Well, certainly the athletes, the star of the show, the coaches, the co-star. But who's going to shine brightest in this one? Final thoughts for Makayla Greenwood and Paul Green. There's a brand new Olympic training facility for Team USA. They've all just moved to it. So no longer in Colorado Springs, out in North Carolina now. And the final little test there in the ESS system, which hopefully, please God, will work well tonight. We're going to see a little test. Welcome along to the Olympic channel if you're with us. Welcome along from around the world, and indeed to everyone joining us on World Taekwondo Online. Young Kim, just checking that the mouth guards are in.
You see the biggest difference is age difference, 19 for Makayla and 2014 for Bogdanovic, but besides that, weight almost the same, height same, everything. So this will be, you know, maybe I think similar styles.
Well, we will get to see similar styles, and of course styles make fights pretty much a mirror image of each other. USA of course in blue, Serbia in red, and as you've seen in the test and the protectors, kick to the body for 2, kick up to the head for 3, and if you spin you get an extra 2 points. Makayla Greenwood there just adjusting the hair under the head guard. Referee sharp-eyed and ready. First to 2. Okay, known as the best of 3. Greenwood straight away. An interesting little foot tap on the way through, using that head behind the shoulder defence. Bogdanovic, of course, stock steady in the centre, more experienced. Both looking for options. Good little push kick there from Greenwood, a good signal of intent. And it was as expected, a feeling out process, better there from Greenwood. A bit more aggression.
You can see she's guard is like a little bit defensive. You know, she's on her back leg, leaning back with her head, but when she pushes, it's strong.
And it's a decent, strong punch there on the way through. Couldn't keep her balance though.
This was a nice punch, but didn't score, and Tijana just used that opportunity for one country.
And if you don't know what a gam jump is, if you look at the bottom left of the screen, That's a penalty. If you fall over, if you run away, you're only allowed 5 of those or you'll lose the round. And we're halfway through that first round. Good little fake and intimidation there from Bogdanovic. Greenwood not buying it. Attempted head kick. Good block from the Serb.
Tijana is now changing the guard, so it's close guard. I think she's looking for the face kick. She's the master of the face kick, you know, aiming for stomach, then after that going to the face. You can see like this one for 4-0, especially from the small distance.
And as you say, from that small distance, the chop kick on the way through. Draganovic was just checking there to make sure that the head shot had gone up. It has indeed. So the speed of the foot to the face as we speed towards the last 30.
Madeline, if she wants to score, she needs to continue at least for one punch. Her punches are solid, but I think we need a strong one because none of the referees react.
Strong punch, as you see, Makayla Greenwood trying to come forward, reverse turning kick to the body, try and win around again. Beginning to get her confidence up here. Might not work out in the first round as she touches her hand off the ground. Gets away with one there. Push kick to the body, followed by that punch, slips past. Couple of points, couple of seconds. Bogdanovic, back leg turning kick, closes the door. But better from Greenwood there.
Yeah, she was better at the end of the round because she was losing. She had to change something. She had to do something. She scored in the last 3 seconds, but in the first minutes she didn't show a lot of things. She's strong with the push kick, but not enough to score.
Not enough to score. The score's at the board. 1 to the good for Serbia. From the Schenectady, New York fighter. As Kim Byung-hee brings him back to the centre. All to fight for, of course, in this one. And you can guarantee that young American, she was beginning to get her confidence there, showing a bit more technique.
Yeah, a bit more. I love the spinning kicks in the end. Every kick was in the protector, in the hand, so she was accurate, but I think she hit it every time in her hands. She did a good thing with blocking.
Yeah, as you say, if you are new to Taekwondo, it's just kicking and punching, but also blocking, especially on the dado protectors. If you can get your arms across, keep the scores down. Bogdanovic has her eyes fixed there on Greenwood. A good little push kick, come chop kick over the shoulder. But Greenwood keeping her head back, not coming forward with full intent.
That was a nice push kick. 2-0.
And of course it's not easy, Melissa, but Tijana Bogdanovic making it look easy as Greenwood comes back there. It's getting into that easy distance and playing in a relaxed way.
She's the most, how do you say, she's really good at small distance. You know, when she's in the clinch, her knee is going so high that she is always aiming for the head, but you don't see it. That's how she scored in the first round, but now 2-2, we see it more now from Greenwood.
So all tied up at 2-2. Greenwood trying that little hook kick to the body there. And there is this time a couple of lights going on. So that little power bar you saw at the bottom, if you get to the power threshold, what that actually is, we will find out. At the moment, on the threshold of victory is the Serb Bogdanovic, 1 round up, last 40.
They both try to score with, you know, flash and then push kick, but for now it's just not strong enough to score. Tijana is going inside there, she's searching for her opportunity. And we'll see now one video replay from Draganovic.
He most certainly will. The chop kick over the shoulder. And a good old quick look at the coach. Felt some sort of contact. Now, Melissa, you and I, we know how difficult it is to try and predict this, so we're not going to bother. Let's wait and see.
I agree with you totally.
Let's see
just
the replay.
To see video replay.
But it could be crucial. We're watching the back leg there. Something some sort of movement on the headguard, but very minimal. Let's have a look at this angle.
This angle is even worse.
Yeah, inconclusive. Tijana Bogdanovic certainly felt there was a score. Let's see what the IVR review team think. Thumbs up or cross? The card is gone. It looked very minimal at best. Now that could be good news by way for Team USA. Makayla Greenwood evades the head kick, keeps the card, but Bogdanovic doesn't have it. However, the blue or the green light is on for Makayla Greenwood. She has the touch advantage. Good punch as well there. Into the last 10 seconds we go. Trading kicks all the way through. At the moment it is the American with another punch. Will she be able to take this round? Bogdanovic, to her credit, firing forward. But we're going forward into a decider. And that, as we know, we've spoken a bit about Makayla Greenwood. Let's turn our attention now to Tijana Bogdanovic. She'll be composed. This won't throw her off.
Yeah, I think so also, because we saw, you know, Tijana in the last seconds, she's most dangerous. You know, she was trying, she wanted to finish this in the second round, obviously, but I think Makayla now made a good tactics before. In the first round, she got kicked in the small distance. Now she didn't give her Tijana. It was a little bit of holding and everything, but that was a nice block, just adapting to her style.
As you say, that adaptation, but she's also, as we see there, you mentioned that the block and the use of the hands, sometimes at full speed you don't see that.
Yeah,
but when you see the
it's really important just when you watch her leg to see where will you put your hands, because with Tijana, as I said, she's really dangerous in small distance. She's shooting stomach head all the time. That is her best thing. And maybe she will score again in the third round, but if Makayla doesn't change anything, she needs maybe one more punches or something like that just to be in advantage.
As you say, can she turn tactics against Greenwood, who has been the one with the punches, the left hands from the fighter from the USA. Of course, Serbia in red, Greenwood from the USA in blue. Who's going to make it through to the final? The under 53kg women's first semi-final. All tied up, first to three, of course, best out of two. Who can get the best of this one? Bogdanovic straight away into the centre, trying to dominate a little bit more, give Greenwood something to think about. And it is Makayla Greenwood keeping that head back, which of course makes it hard to get on the attack.
You can see, as again, that people try after the clash just to push kick or to do something like that, but both of them use their hands really good with a little bit of holding, but it's allowed.
Well, of course, you said that in the weigh-in. They're almost a carbon copy in terms of height, a mirror image, but it is, they're both doing this front leg, clash and kick, and look for the gaps, but so far so good in terms of defence. 1-all, no real hits on the board. That wasn't far away.
I think no video replay, maybe it was just close to the headgear.
Right, Paul Green stood up, asked his athlete, and the athlete said no. Halfway through this third and decisive final round, no gam jumps, but no scores on the board. The punch there, and that one deservedly scoring.
Yeah, this is the first one. She tried a couple times, but this attack was fast and strong enough.
But will it be strong enough for long enough? Makayla Greenwood has the lead. The punch a little bit far away from Bogdanovic. You're allowed to laugh, it's okay, Melissa, she's your friend. Tries with the back kick there, the serve.
That was a surprise and a nice one.
Yep, a couple of lights went on. Not enough to get the 4 points though. Last 30.
See now, this is Tijana's, you know, 30 seconds before the end of the round, she will be non-stop.
But not stopping either. Makayla Greenwood, the left-hand punch, it worked well in the first round, didn't score, but she marked the judges' cards. 2 up now.
Good attempt to hit, but now Makayla is doing really good thing with blocking. We have 10 more seconds, but I think this was a head kick. We'll see now video replay 6 seconds before the end.
As you say, Bogdanovic doing her best, reaching in with that big punch, but did she leave a space? Well, that is the contention of former British Olympian Paul Green, now head of the US programme. Makayla Greenwood, has she got the headshot in the books? And this could be critical. Last 6 seconds. plenty of advice from both coaches. Let's have a look, Lisa. Block there on that one. I think that was not the video that we asked for. Anyway, on we go. That will be one for the review board. But who's going to make it into the final at the moment? The front leg turning kick sees it off. Excellent stuff. She's made her debut. Makayla Greenwood overcoming the favourite there, Tijana Bogdanovic. It's another medal for Serbia. It's an excellent bronze to add to a glowing career. But Makayla Greenwood, and I know it's hard for you to say, but deserving there with those good punches and good blocks.
I thought 6 seconds, but this lasted for me like 2 seconds, and I couldn't believe